Well, what's up guys? This is Daniel from Arms Family Homestead, and it is a gorgeous day. I'm so excited. This is great. You're gonna like this video today. I promise you, if you own a tractor, you're gonna love this video. So one thing I've always wished for and dreamed of having was a brush cutter, a mower, a brush hog, something to trim trees on the front end loader of my tractor. Well, guess what? Look at that thing. This thing is really cool. I'm excited to get to test this thing out and try it out for a while. I don't actually own it, and that attachment is not a rental. So it's a company called Lane Shark. They have a website called www.lanesharkusa.com. You can check them out there and on YouTube. But they are a sponsor of Final Descent Outdoors, and that's the hunting show that I'm affiliated with. So I don't own this. It belongs to the television show. They're actually a sponsor of the show. But I wanted to try it out. As soon as I heard about this thing, I said, Brad, I've got to get my hands on one of those, because that is something I've always dreamed of having on the front of my tractor. So what exactly is the Lane Shark? Well, just think about it. Lane. It's made for trimming trees and brush and weeds and grass along any kind of lane on your property. So along a fence line, around a pond dam. It's so cool. So you can see right now this thing is just straight off the front of the tractor. Well, you'll just have to watch the video and see what all this thing will do, because I've been playing with it for a couple hours here on my property, trying to figure out how to use it, trying not to step on the dogs as usual. It's so versatile. There's so many things this thing will do, and I'm just gonna roll the video and show you guys so many different things you can do with this. Trimming trees way up high, slopes on your pond dams, beside your driveway, places you can't really drive over but you want to reach out and trim. Hey, I'm telling you what, let's just roll the footage, because this thing, it's awesome and it's fun, and I got a lot of work done in just about an hour or two on my property with this thing. trimming trees, I think this little setup right here, this configuration is gonna be my favorite, because you can just drive down your fence line. That's why they call it the lane shark. Drive down a fence or a road or a lane and just trim those trees all the way up and down. Let's go watch this work. Wow, that's pretty much all I can say. That thing right there, that lane shark is amazing. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. I'm not gonna say that's the best implement that's ever been made to go on the front end loader of a tractor, but I will say this, it's the best one I've ever used. That is the coolest thing I've ever put on the front end loader of a tractor. I mean, it just kind of takes the cake. How do you argue? There's so many different excuse me, there's so many different configurations. It's unreal when you can just put it flat out the front and then you can drive up. Man, I don't know why I'd be having allergy problems with all the tree pollen right now, but when you can put that thing straight out in front of you and just drive up under trees and trim little brush around trees, or slide it out beside you into your bar ditches, pond dams, you can lower it down at an angle, do a pond dam. I don't have any grass tall enough in my pond dam right now, I would show you. But standing it up out beside the tractor like it is right now is by far my favorite way to use this thing so far. So I've had it here for about 2 days and I've put several hours of work on it, and the thing is amazing. Every once in a while you'll kind of bog it down a little bit, but I've noticed if you'll back up and just slowly go into a tree, the thing is that front deck right there is cut out, as you can see, and the blades stick out a couple inches past. So the blades come around and around the front right here. They stick out there so you can actually cut a bigger tree limb than what you would expect. But I'm telling you what, that thing, I am blown away. Now, Lane Shark has several videos on their YouTube channel, and I believe on their website. You can go to lanesharkusa.com and check them out. As I said earlier, this isn't available for rental through GP Rents, at least not yet, but I'm going to try to talk John into buying one because I would love to have access to one of these all the time. They are a sponsor of Final Descent Outdoors, so go check Lane Shark out. I'm telling you what, that machine right there, I don't know what they retail for. I think they're about $3,500, $3,800, I think, but that's well worth the money. If you've ever gone out and had to trim trees by hand with a pole saw or even a gas-powered pole saw, it's a lot of work, and having that thing right there, man, that would save you weeks of work on your property. I'm blown away. So I didn't mention earlier, but this is on a L4240 Kubota. So that's an L4240 four-wheel drive, 42 horsepower Kubota tractor. And as you can see, it's handled the weight of this thing perfectly. Even with it being folded out beside the tractor, I never felt like it was off balance, never felt unstable or anything. It does have a box blade on the back for some counterweight balance, but it doesn't take a huge tractor to run this thing. It's freaking cool. It's awesome. I may have to look into buying one of these. But anyways, guys, that's all I've got for today. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Y'all have a great day. And as always, we'll see you on the next video.